Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new abandoned video, and today we're taking a step back in time. We're going back to the 1950s to check out an old abandoned motel slash cottages area. We're coming to you from Pennsylvania. I'm not going to give away the exact location, but this was shared to me by one of my viewers and we're here to check it out. All I know is that it was built sometime in the 1950s and closed sometime, I think, early to mid 90s at the latest. We got a couple little cabins and cottages and some more areas up through the woods with some more motel rooms and stuff like that. But here's just a quick look at what we're checking out here so far. Very heavily decayed, a lot of natural decay. The trees obviously fallen on it. Don't know what we're gonna find, but we're here to explore it and to share it with you. Mike is also joining me today. He'll be making a video for his channel, which will be linked down below in the description. And of course, you're invited too. So if you're ready, come along with us. So not entirely sure if we could get inside, but here's a peek at what we're looking at. You can definitely smell mold in there too. We're going to see, navigate through this brush here, if I could possibly get inside. Well, we could tell right off the bat this was the bathroom. We're looking at the toilet right here. Let me get some light on. This is a kitchen. I'm going to see if I can get in here because there's some contents left behind. So, give me a moment. Okay, made it in. See, the back half of the kitchen is no longer here. There was a window here. Look at the old toaster. There's not a whole lot in here, but that's some type of counter, old fridge and microwave. Yeah, there's the bathroom. Got a little portable shower in here, heater, and of course your medicine cabinet. Sink is no longer there. And a little charm hanging right there. Look at, there's still soap in the shower too. How long has that been sitting there?
That's an awesome heater.
Yeah, I like that. So this is the bedroom we looked into before through the window. It's got, looks like the kitchen sink. Oh, Christmas tree. It's abandoned. What are the chances of finding that up there? And this looks like maybe a small dining room or living room. You okay?
Yep.
You can see the exposed wood for the outer shingles. Burger King Kids Club. Oh, look at, I found my gym bag. Surprisingly though, it's mostly just natural decay. There's not really vandalism that I could tell. I mean, there's broken windows obviously, but that could have been natural from trees falling. There's no graffiti. Not a ton of mold either. Just mostly natural decay, which is always nice to find.
97, 98.
Okay, 97, 98 phone book. So yeah, we guessed mid-90s at the latest, so we're not too far off. That's a really small water heater back there. Gotta love the peeling paint. Always makes me want to peel it off. That is a pretty open air bathroom though. You don't have to worry about any fumes when you're in there. So while we're here, we're not going to show you each and every single little cottage or cabin, but we wanted to show you the first one that we came upon. But the ones that are more interesting, more worth checking out, we will share with you. But we do want to find the motel part, which is further up in the woods. So we do have to do some scouting around here to make sure we find everything that we're looking for. But first location though, not too bad. It was good to see some contents left behind, and our dates with mid-90s seems to be accurate based on the phone book that's in there. So keep moving on to the next one. Looks like an old fire ring here, or planter maybe. But we do have some more dilapidated goodness. This one looks a little bit more creepier though. The roof on this one is actually in fairly good shape. This one definitely has a creepier vibe, without a doubt. Well, I see a toy, so something's making noise behind us. Look at this little high chair. Not sure the last time they made a wooden seat. No, maybe it's not a high chair. Maybe I'm mistaken. It's actually like a bar chair. Okay, my mistake. Not sure what we're going to find inside, but already seems a tad interesting and a tad more creepy. Look at this right here. It's like a well. It's like an open pit there. It's like lined with metal. So one thing Mike spotted right here is this pulley, probably for a clothesline. Look at that. The tree is pretty much eating it. That is awesome. A little chilly to dip our toes in the pool. Okay, so that door is open over there. And we have the basement, so I think we'll start with the basement. Oh, look at this. That's poo? Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. All right, down we go. Yeah, this is loaded down here. We definitely won't be going upstairs from down here. This is like a time capsule. There's 8-track tapes. The old, I think it's a dryer, television, refrigerator. There's some old stuff down here. Vinyl records. Oh, Mike, I found your cousin. Oh, we got some newspapers. Let's see if we can find a date on some of these, just for curiosity's sake.
Well, 1979.
Calendar?
No, well, yeah.
Yeah.
In a bag.
New York Times, 1955. Wow.
You see the Atari here?
Is there?
Yeah, Atari. Looks like the Atari 2600.
Oh, I looked right over that. This is a huge fridge or freezer, whatever this is. That's gargantuan.
It's actually not an Atari. It's called Telegames.
That's like a knockoff Atari.
Yeah. It's the old wood style. Wood grain one. It's pretty neat.
Everywhere you step, there's something here to look at. Scooby-Doo. Whoa. Wow. I found a Yeti or something. Boy, look at the cabinet TV. There's some cool stuff down here. That is the thing nightmares are made of. It's just toys everywhere.
There's an old Nintendo right in front of us,
Oh, look, I found the Atari games. Indy 500. Circus Atari. Is that Nintendo?
too. That's in the classic NES, yeah.
See a lot of spiders. Yeah, look, there's more games there. There's a picnic table down here.
You see the Sega? Right on the Scooby?
Oh my God.
Sega.
I gotta pay more attention. Scooby's Garden Sega. That's an old Sega. These are 8-track tapes. Billy Joel. Listen to some good stuff down here. all this is down here, I can only imagine what we're going to find upstairs. Ooh, there's an old washer in the corner. Look at that. This is quite the find. It's got some age to it. Santa and Mr. Sunshine. Another old washer. Pool table for young ones. Old Zenith. Solid state. So if this doesn't qualify as an abandoned place, I don't know what does. There's an overabundance of toys. There's some more stuff tucked away here. The cauldron. This is crazy. We haven't even gotten upstairs yet. All right, we're gonna emerge out of the basement here. So he found the actual Atari down there. Pretty cool finds in that basement, but let's see what we have upstairs. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be going in here. The floor is like soft right in front of me here. You see it?
Yeah, and to your right was where the floor went down.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get a couple visuals here. Oh yeah, obviously the kitchen. Nice tile backsplash there. Another fridge. That's the basement door. Just gonna stick the camera around. We can't walk on these floors. Oh yeah, this is pretty bad shape. But it looked like it was nice at one point. It's like a wing down there with bedrooms possibly. But the decay is pretty bad with the light coming through. The roof is pretty much non-existent. Here you can get a better look at it now. It's too bad. I wanted to check out up here, but it's just not a safe situation. Downstairs underneath that couch, part of the floor is actually sinking down into the basement. Yeah, that's definitely not a safe structure to walk in. Oh, look at Christmas lights. And it appears this was a garage behind me. You can see the track for the garage door. So we'll check out the front here where Mike is. This would have been the main entrance. That's a nice scenic property, but I was mistaken. I did say the roof was good. The front of it's up there is really bad. Yeah, so the back half of it is really, I should say, not really, but pretty good shape. Front is no longer in good condition. Looks like they had some shelving there. Yeah, it's behind the kitchen somehow there, but can't really see much else. Looks like they were trying to save it at one point. There is a tarp on the roof, but that itself is sinking into the inside of the house. I think these are like walkie-talkies, or yeah, they got little mouthpieces and speakers. What is this guy? Who's that?
I don't know. I don't know if it's Power Rangers or
Oh. If you guys know who that is, leave a comment down below.
Masters of the Universe. I'm not sure which one.
Okay, we're coming upon some more structures now. I believe this is the main motel area. Hopefully there's not a dog in here. Look, they even got the water bowl out here still. Remnants of the past. Okay, so right in front of the doghouse, we have what appears to be the remnants of the motel section. Well, we obviously won't be getting into this first building here, but it's not going to stop us from checking it out. It was definitely some type of living quarters or mattresses, personal possessions. Boy, what I'm seeing so far looks pretty awesome. Got a wishing well here and something down there with some stonework. But this looks so cool. So, not sure if we're going to get inside here. They actually have plexiglass over the windows. We're obviously not going to break in, so if we can't find an open entry, we'll just have to... Ooh, look at the roof there. We'll just have to share it from the outside. I mean, if the roof is that bad, I don't know why they're trying to save it. I'm going to try and give you a peek inside. It's semi-intact. There's stuff in there. Yeah, they actually did a pretty good job sealing this up. They got plywood over the doors. All the windows, even the upper ones, are plexiglass. Oh, it's a really old swing set here. Yeah, it's a shame. I'd love to get in here. Look at this. This is really old, all metal. So sadly, we won't be getting inside. It is pretty well sealed up. There's even a lockbox on the door. I tried the door's locked. The only opening we could find is that, and I think maybe one leg could fit in there. Everything else is pretty much plexiglassed up. But I could give you a visual through the windows here. It's not the best view, but see some mattresses. And I'll show you some of the other views in here as well. This one's a little better. You can see there's a lot of contents left inside, but it's all kind of ransacked. And right in front of us is one of those chairs I saw out back of that cabin, which I originally thought was a high chair. Here's looking in from the far end. There's a lot of books in there and stuff. You can see the roof is really bad. And here's one more shot. It's kind of hard to see, but there's, you know, some decent space in there. But the grounds and the property itself as a whole is really amazing. I mean, we got the old swing set here. We got that down there, which I don't know what it is. We got this really nice bench. And it's just situated in a nice area. And of course, the wishing well. And can only imagine what he's up to. So Mike, of course, strikes again. Find some really old tools here just laying by this tree.
That's an old can opener.
Some old wrenches, a file, pipe wrench, pliers. So this is really pretty awesome here. Hello down there. Let's go see what this is down here. This, I think this was a pond, if I'm not mistaken. Wow, how cool is that? I'm pretty certain because there's a bridge right there, so water would have been flowing underneath it. It hasn't held water in decades, but nonetheless, really cool. So my guess is that this was the main hotel office where you'd come to check in. Probably had maybe, dining in there or breakfast, lounge, possibly living quarters for the owner. But I'm glad to see it's still in good shape. Glad to see it's not graffitied or broken into. I wish we could get in there. The roof is obviously busted open, but at least we're able to see everything else here. I mean, the grounds and the property here is just really gorgeous. It would definitely be a place I wouldn't mind staying at. I mean, you have some traffic noise in the near distance here, but other than that, I mean, it's a really great spot. But we're gonna head down into then you got cars like that. We're gonna head into the pond here. Ooh. So let me spin the camera around and I'll show you what it looks like from inside the pond. Doing a little fishing. The bridge though is really nice looking. I'd love to, if I could find any photos at all from when this was in operation, I will share them in the video at some point. I believe I checked once before, I couldn't find anything, but I would love to see how this looks. Yeah, that's cool. You can see there's a little waterfall. Let me get closer and show you. There's a little waterfall under there. It would have cascaded over into the pond. And I don't know where it would have went from here. It looks like there might be another bridge over there too. Okay, let's hop up here and we'll take a walk over that bridge ourselves. You can see the wall collapsed here. This massive tree got uprooted. Yeah, it's a nice little bridge. Water would have came from there somewhere. Another little bridge as a driveway going over the water. All right, so we just got done checking out this area here with the well, the main lodging cottage there. Couldn't get inside, but still a really cool area. But we got more to see though. We did spot other structures in the woods, but we have to walk to them in the other direction. So it's gonna take a little bit of time to get there. But I think we do have some more to share with you in this video. So don't go anywhere, more to come. Yeah, this one I think we will be observing from the outside. Oh, there's another one right there. Okay. This one's really bad shape. You can see the spray foam insulation, electrical outlet. Oh, and there's something right there too, through the trees. So we got a little collection here of buildings, so we're gonna check them out one by one. Yeah, there's definitely something through the trees there. It has the old style antenna. Tuned in Tokyo. This is beyond decayed. This is like pulverized. It's all cheap paneling and stuff. Very cheap materials. I feel like I'm in the movie Predator, walking through the jungle. Huh, look at, they actually plywood this side of the building, and the rest of it's completely exposed. How foolish is that? Yeah, that's going to do a lot of good. It's going to keep everybody out. 'Cause as soon as you walk over here, ta-da, you're inside. It's just a waste of time and material. But we got another one here to the right of this building. Actually, a few more. And then we have some behind it that we saw. So we're gonna check this one next. So it's trying to be quite the find. There's more structures here than I realized. Those of you that don't like spiders, you wouldn't like this location. We are walking through so many spider webs. Look at that. It's a fridge underneath of it. What is that? Cold spot. I don't think we'll be going in this one either. And we got something else right there. I want to make my way around this one though. This one's a little bit better intact. Again, they sealed it up with plywood. Ooh, yeah, this is where it's pretty bad. Wouldn't doubt it if a tree fell on at one point. And they cut it, removed it, and put up the plywood. Yeah, it's, again, not salvageable. Can't go inside of it, but right now the camera is inside of it. So these are just nice little personal bungalows and cottages that were rented out to people who wanted peace and quiet in the area. These are probably 1, maybe 2 bedrooms, some of them. As far as I know, they didn't have a whole lot to offer here. It's more or less just serenity, peace and quiet, being out in nature. Oh, there's actually a pole there with spotlights on it. Probably getting loads of ticks on me. Wow, look at that. This tree pulverized it. My God. Looks like almost like a trailer, but I think it is a cabin. Get to the other side. Wow. This stood no chance. There's a, I don't know what happened here. There's like a bunch of down trees. Oh, I guess that tree down that one as well. Man. There's a big cavity there from the uprooted tree. You can't even see inside. It's like all crushed in on itself. And of course we got even more back here, which looks like maybe a little bit better shape. But again, why put up plywood? You're not going inside. So before we go any further, I want you to take a moment, comment down below, tell me if this was still in operation, would you or would you not stay here? Let me know your thoughts. Okay, so right back there is the one where the tree is crushing it. And we're gonna check out this one really quick. Ooh, big spider web. Trying to avoid them. It's shocking, they actually went to the trouble to board these up. Geez, spider webs everywhere. I already walked into about 20 of them. Yeah, I can't see a whole lot. Yeah, I can't get into this one, but I don't think it's even worth going in. There's not really anything here. I'll give you a peek inside here though. I mean, there is stuff left behind, which is cool, but nothing really of importance. It's just some random items. But it's too unsafe to go in. You gotta know when to draw the line. But as you can see through the trees here, we do have more. So we're gonna check these out. Then we're gonna go back to that first spot where we saw the blue building through the woods. So we keep moving on. Mike's having some trouble. We're having to navigate through like chest high weeds here. Here that says all units 1 through 6. Mold, walls, and ceiling did not enter all units. Floor has water rot and is dangerous. Sounds like my kind of place. So yeah, this is the motel section. As far as I can tell, it doesn't even have an air conditioning unit. Baseboard heating. Oh, there's still a blanket in here. Ooh, that bathroom has been through hell and back. Wonder how old this lamp is. Got a tray here. Just a regular chair. The door is practically ripped right open. Alright, we'll see if we can get into like maybe one more of these and then we'll go to the other buildings. So these are just going to be repeating each other one after another. And make sure when you're here, you use caution. Oh, wow, this one is a bit more interesting. Jeez, it's like this whole place is attached by vines. See if you can step on this or something or knock it down. Ooh, push me closed. Look at all the crap in here. This floor is saturated. I gotta watch where I step. There's all kinds of photographs, records, newspapers. Trust and obey. This place is riddled with stuff. The golden age of vaudeville. Hammond organ favorites. There's a whole collection of weird stuff in here. There's a lot of addresses and names too. I don't want to show them because I don't know who they belong to.
Look at that old chair in the corner.
Yeah, Mike spotted that little wooden chair. It's different. It's like a kid's chair. Purse. You see that bottle there? It's like round bulb on it. There's another blue chair there too that matches that, but it's different style. All right, well, we're back. We had to navigate some pretty difficult terrain to get to where we are right now. Down through there is the cabin that we showed you that was kind of boarded up. I said it was kind of silly. And then farther down was the one with the tree collapsed on it. Well, up through the trees, there was a little structure, which is right there. That is like a pump house or filtration house. That's because right here, we have another structure and this. An abandoned swimming pool. Incredible find. I didn't know this was here. It's not filled in except for water. And it's just kind of hidden here. It's like its own little private pool. So we're gonna walk around here and see how it looks. That is so cool. There's a little hole here I'll show you. That's the inside of it. It's probably like a little snack stand or something, or towel room. It's really thick here though. I'm gonna try to get out a little bit further. Whew, okay, I made it to the other side. There's actually steps right there that go into it. This is a pretty cool find though. It really made it worth it to trek through all the crap we went through. And I'm covered in leaves and sticks and bugs and spiders and everything else. Just to show you too, right there, you see that brown building. That's the motel rooms we were in just a little bit ago, where we found the old records and Polaroid photos and stuff. So this was the pool for that. But again, there's cottages and cabins scattered throughout. I really love this blue color. It's like Tiffany blue. So when we're leaving here, we're going to check one more time to make sure that we can't find an entrance into that little shack. I don't think there's anything in there worth seeing, but if we could get in, I'll show it to you. If not, then, you know, we really just took a peek through that crack.
Yeah, it was horrible.
All right, guys, that's going to conclude our adventure today of this abandoned 1950s motel area. I first want to thank the viewer that shared this with me because it turned out to be a pretty amazing place. I was only aware of the motel room section and the office area, but we didn't know there was so many cottages, cabins, and leftover items that were left behind. For me, my favorite part was the main office area, which we assume was the office. It was locked up, we couldn't go in, but the building, the grounds, you know, with the water pond, the wishing well, the bench, the old swing set, just so many cool finds there, and it's just like a nice, peaceful, relaxing area. So that was my favorite part, and as a whole, it turned out to be a pretty interesting location. We did a lot of hiking through the woods, which was, needless to say, a little nerve-wracking and frustrating because I got covered head to toe in pine needles, bugs, spider webs, everything else. And also the pool, though, was a nice little lucky find. We didn't even realize that was here either. You have any thoughts you want to share?
I like the basement of that one house with all the old Ataris and the Sega systems. You don't see that stuff around anymore. But I'm going to make a video as well, so it'll be a good day for the K. Jay will have it linked below. But it was a good find. It was really nice.
Yeah, and it just goes to show you never know what you're going to find. Like, we didn't expect to find a basement full of toys. I found, he found the Segas and Nintendos, and Ataris. I found Winnie the Pooh. I found a train. I found, I think a Power Ranger walkie-talkie headset, all kinds of crazy stuff. So it just made for a really interesting video and added to the element that I always joke around. Oh, it's officially abandoned. We found toys. We found Christmas. So with the running joke, it applied here. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, anything you've seen today, feel free to leave your comments down below. As I mentioned in the description, we will have a link to Mike's channel, as well as links to my Facebook page, Patreon page, and merchandise shop, where if you could check out some of my items that will help support future adventures. So with that said, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, we'll see you in the next video. Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's pretty bad shape there.
What the hell am I stepping on? It's cool stuff. Did you see the opening down there? You want to crawl through?
Yeah, I probably can get my leg in there.
That's what I said. Damn it. Can't walk on here. The sidewalk's all caved in.
Wow.
Oh, geez, that scared me.